that level.
Oh, that's some superhero stuff right there. That was like a superhero like sound when I came in. I need that every day. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you are, and whyever you are. I'm your host, Pablo Man 44. Welcome to my stream. This is Pablo Man 44's Twitch stream. I am he. Today is Tuesday, and this is the Play Level Podcast. Oh, I'm excited for this episode today. Only because I got 1,000 things to talk about. I prepared myself. I did homework, and I feel good about that. And I hope you guys feel good about it too. I'm here to talk PlayStation. I'm here to talk video games. I separate those two because PlayStation is a huge brand, and it's part of my life because I've been a PlayStation fan since young Pablo Man, and I followed the consoles and the games for a long time, so it is now part of my life. So I separate it because it's its own thing for me. We're going to talk movies. Well, movie. We got everyone seen the beautiful teaser trailer, that came out. Was it today? I don't know when it came out, but it got me excited. I was ready to go. And actually, that is what she said. But nonetheless, I probably got broccoli in my teeth. I was just having my dinner with just some broccoli, some olives, some tomatoes, and a pickle, a quarter pickle. I didn't want the full-on salad today because I didn't want to eat so much. And I know some of you are thinking like, so much? That's not so much. But I had soup earlier because, I was just feeling out of it today. So I made myself some soup. Took some vitamin C. I think it's vitamin C. And all that good stuff. But I don't want to prolong this because we got a lot of things to cover today. Today, I think I have, let me see if I can count. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 topics. I got a dozen topics to talk about today. Some of them we'll talk about in more depth than others because some things are, self-explanatory. Or, there's not a lot of news. But, let me try to make room for myself here. I got so much stuff here on my desk right now because I have my tablet. My tablet that looks like a laptop to some people until they get up closer because of the keyboard. It's sitting here. And it's got my Play Level Podcast introduction and all that stuff. So let's get into that right now. Well, welcome to the Play Level Podcast. Here we talk about the latest gaming news, including breaking stories, rumors, new releases, reviews, and all things PlayStation. Now, while our focus is on PlayStation, we will discuss other things that are newsworthy, such as new tech and accessories, etc., movies. Also, because I love sports, we will also discuss a little of that. So basically, entertainment as a whole. We're not going to talk about everything, but things that I find interesting and that are newsworthy, and I think that everyone is, maybe interested in. It's my show. I pick the topics. Get your own show if you want to pick your own topics. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so we will be starting off. That's the introduction. And now we're on to level 2. Let's level up. Level 2 is checking in with the host and any special guests. If there are any special guests today, we don't have any special guests. I was hoping we would have at least one special guest. There was a couple people that were interested in joining us today, but I'm not sure if they're able to. And if they come later on, we'll just bring it back. We'll come back and we'll check in with them when they get here. But it's okay. So to check in with me and anyone watching, I'll check in with you. I had a long day today doing nothing, but it was because I was not feeling well. So like my body was just like weak and tired, and I had to get rest today. So I had made soup, I was just chilling. Got up and was just out of it. So had little Jakey, my youngest son, he came into my room and crawled up in the bed with me. We were watching cartoons and he fell asleep. And then, I got up, made him something to eat, made myself something to eat, woke him up, fed him, changed his diaper and all that. Then I got to working on the podcast. So I started preparing for today. Because there was a lot of things that kept just, crossing my path. And I was like, oh, I got to talk about that Tuesday. So that's what I was doing today. I was, even though I was out of it, I was trying to, press on. That's what I try to do to the best of my ability, just press on, even in the midst of not feeling well or whatnot. But yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I've been. How are you guys out there? You guys doing well? I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're staying safe. This COVID thing is still around. It's still, it's got variants and it's still affecting people in a negative way and inconveniencing people's lives and families and compromising people's healths. Still taking people's lives. So I want you all to be safe and to be out there doing the safe thing, doing the right thing. So now let's level up. What have you been playing lately? Level 3. Here we talk about what games we have played over the past week. What did I play over the past week? Oh, my bad. Last episode, I told you guys that I had tried to start working back on my backlog, which is like a scroll from, from BC times, back in the Roman era. I got a scroll full of games that I need to finish, that I need to even open up and play. Not all open up, you know what I mean. I'm old school, so I still say open up. Even if it's digital, I still got to open up the file, I guess. I got to click the thing. I got to play games. There's a lot of games in my catalog that have not been touched, or some games I've started and haven't finished. So I jumped in and I played Returnal again to no avail. I just keep losing in that game and it's getting frustrating because I don't know what I can do better. I don't even know why I'm doing so bad. I don't even think I'm doing bad. I just think this game is that hard. And every time, man, I just fall flat on my face. It's sad. I try real hard. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try this technique. Maybe I'm going about it wrong. Maybe I'll try to approach it this way. I'll dash more. I'll do this. And, I rack my brain. I'm like, and nothing works. Nothing works. It's just a big fat error. I just die. I just keep dying. But, hey, I tried. That's all that matters. I tried. But in a lighter note, yes, I finally went through The Last of Us Part 2 and finished. Finally. So I have to talk about it. I played that and it took me a few days after the stream, after last week. Took me a few days, but I beat it, and I was mad happy. I was like, yes, I can check that off on the list, and I can move forward to a new game, to another game, to something else. I'm like, okay, so this backlog, I checked something off, so now my list is shorter. Nope. List not shorter. Why? Because we just got the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut. So now list stay long. The list is the same length. Now that's another game to add. Actually, I could say actually it did get shorter. No, because something else came out too. I forgot that I didn't finish Ghost of Tsushima, the original one. So I guess that just overtakes the original one. Something else came out that Alien, the Alien game. So now I gotta get to that game. I want to try it out. That game looks awesome. It looks like they had the same idea as Rainbow Six. What is it? Extraction? What is the name of the new game? We're actually going to talk about that game later because there was some more. There was another, like, a whole in-depth thing about the game revealed, and we'll watch the video later. But anyway, that's what I've been playing. Yeah, stressing out. And I play GTA, of course. I always end up playing GTA at least once, and Minecraft. But you know, I finished The Last of Us Part 2, so I'm excited about that. I'm happy about that. That is an achievement. So anyway, that makes me happy. So now we can get into our topics of the day, our stories of the day. We're gonna start off with the first one. Sifu. If you don't know about this game, let me switch my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. There you go. Sifu will receive some exciting news at Gamescom opening night live, which is tomorrow, and I will probably live stream it. I'm looking to live stream it, so let's look out for that. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I think it said 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I will be live streaming the Gamescom. Today Xbox had their stuff, and from reading the comments about it, it was a snooze session. it was just a straight up snooze session. Like they just can't get it right. Like they have no games, y'all. So like Game Pass is their like big thing. Like like they showed Forza, the new Forza game, like, and it's like, yeah, we get it, but you know, it was like dragging on for no reason because they got nothing else, man. Like they have nothing to show. They made some acquisitions, but nothing to show for it, you know. But hey, but yeah, this game Sifu, it looks very good. Like it looked like it'd be very fun. So Slowcap's action title is currently scheduled for a launch on PS5, PS4, and PC sometime in 2022, following a recent delay. It's okay if there's a delay, because that just means they're trying to polish the game and make it the best it possibly can be. So Gamescom opening night live it's like Saturday Night Live, is promising to be a pretty packed show with various announcements and updates on upcoming games. In the lead up to the event, we've been receiving bits and pieces of information on what we can expect to see, and another game's presence has been confirmed, which is Sifu. Slowcap recently took to Twitter to confirm that their upcoming kung fu action title Sifu will be present at Gamescom opening night live. The developer says they've still for a few things to show before summer is over. That sounds like bad grammar, but I forgive you. And that game will be receiving some exciting news at the show, which is awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen the game in action. I think this is a little piece of it. Yeah. I love the style of the game. It looks like it's gonna be fun. They've done a great job. So I can't wait to see this game in action. I can't wait to get my hands on it when it finally releases, you know, or if they give a demo before it releases. That would be nice. Do a beta or whatever. I love when companies do betas, because then I can jump and play it early and, you know, satisfy that itch for a new game. But yeah, Sifu. So you can look up Sifu in YouTube and find some gameplay videos that they've shown so far, and you'll be excited for the game too, I'm pretty sure. And it's a PlayStation exclusive. I know it says PC, but we're talking about I'll say PlayStation console exclusive. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's throw that one. Wait, I don't want to click it again. There we go. Wait. There we go. On to the next topic. Call of Duty Vanguard PlayStation Alpha kicks off on August 27th, and it will introduce Champion Hill mode. I covered the E, sorry. I'm excited. I accept the cookies. Stop giving me cookies like I have no milk. Come on. Tough crowd. Anyway, the Call of Duty Vanguard Alpha test will kick off on Friday, August 27th for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 owners. Now I tell you, that to me is... that's a win. PlayStation has this relationship with, you know, the Call of Duty people, you know, that they get stuff early, you know, they get the exclusive... timed exclusive stuff, and I think that's pretty awesome. You know where the you know where the people are, you know where the good games go, you know what the better console is. So, you know, you gotta take care of the better console. So Sledgehammer Games has confirmed that the test will introduce a brand new multiplayer mode called Champion Hill. Champion Hill is an evolution of 2019's Gunfight, which Infinity Ward introduced in Modern Warfare. As part of a duo or trio, players will take on their squads in the deathmatch tournament. In order to win, you have to reduce all enemy squads' life count to 0 before your squad is taken out. And this thing is like... it's mad glitchy because they got these ads. These ads aren't putting money in my pocket. Get them out of here. Everyone starts with the same loadout. And while it can be lethal, collecting cash earned by taking enemies' lives and picking up drops scattered around the map will allow you to upgrade your starting weapons and purchase new armaments, equipment, perks, and kill streaks during buy rounds that happen between combat rounds. Sledgehammer explained. I think that's pretty good. Everyone starts off on an even kill. It's like it's just like when you play Warzone, where everyone's got that, you know, generic gun. Nobody got an advantage until, you know, you run around and you gotta pick stuff up. You gotta find stuff. You gotta collect. You know, first come, first serve. You snooze, you lose. So, you know, you gotta be running around getting that stuff. Champion Hill also takes place on one large map split up into 5 sections. Specifically, there is a central buy station area and 4 arenas for combat rounds: the airstrip, the train yard, the market, and the courtyard. The alpha will run 48 hours starting 10 p.m. on Pacific time on August 27th. You can preload the alpha now via the following links. Well, that's typically just saying you can go on your PlayStation 5 or your PlayStation 4 in the store and pre-order it. You can preload it. So yeah, definitely look into that. I think that's pretty cool. Gotta clear up some space, you know, the old space. You know, hopefully. I don't know if it's a PlayStation 5. I think it's a PlayStation 5 alpha too, so I'm gonna have to clear up some space on my PlayStation 5 to play that. You know, I might want to play that, you know, on the 27th. We got what, 3 days? That's Friday? Is that Friday? Thursday, Friday? Yep, Friday. So check that out Friday. All right. On to the next one. Yes, accept the cookies. We get it. We get it. All right, so this one was very interesting to me. This one caught my attention because I've heard, rumors and speculation about it and saw some patents. There were some patents that leaked online about this. That there's a revised PlayStation 5 model that first surfaced last month. It's now being sold in Australia. Now, this isn't like an overhaul, new look and new style. It's not like a PlayStation 5 Slim or anything. It's the same. It looks exactly the same. It's just a little lighter. So let's read it. First revealed in July via Japanese product manual, a revised model of the PlayStation 5 is now being sold in stores across Australia. As reported by Press Start Australia, new PS5 shipment that has arrived in store contains the CFI-11XX models, and the launch models are CFI-1XXX. So it has one less X and one more one. I don't know what that means. All I know is that means that they're not the same. The revision that was spotted last month was for the digital edition only, but Press Start has shared images of the new disc edition, which means both versions have been revised. As for what's new in this model, apparently the screw that fastens the console to the base is now a thumb screw as opposed to one that requires a screwdriver. The console is also said to be 300 grams lighter, but it's unclear why. No internal changes have been reported thus far, but it won't be long before we find out what other changes have been made, if any. Such revisions are not usual, and as pointed out by the folks over at Video Games Chronicle, Sony hinted at making small revisions earlier this year to help tackle the global component shortage. We could find maybe a secondary resource, or by changing the new design, we could cope. We could find maybe a secondary resource, or by changing the design, we could cope. Chief Financial Officer Hiroki Totaki said in April when quizzed by an investor about the component shortages. In the electronics products and solutions business, we took a flexibility maneuver and in I don't know what FY is, 2021, we liked to flexibly adapt to the situation. Sony also recently registered a new wireless communication module, but it's not known yet if it's included in the revised PS5. Now, what that's saying is that, from the previous story about the PlayStation 5, revision, was that it was some chip that was just a little different, but it functions. Everything functions exactly the same. Like there was no upgrade of anything. It was just because of the shortages, they had to find alternative means or whatever. So they probably got it from a different supplier, basically, and it's not going to be exactly the same. Maybe that was the situation. We don't know, but so far, nothing on anything being different, besides the weight and the screw on, for the stand. Nothing added that's not in the launch PS5. So, still noteworthy that they've revised the PS5 model. This is what tells you that the pandemic is affecting things, a lot. So it's rough out there, so stay safe, y'all. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it safe. Let's keep it social distance. Let's do the right thing. Moving on. Now, this one I like. Because every time I gotta accept the cookies. It says a new Sony patent suggests PlayStation Store pages will now be more informative and based on a game's life cycle. What does that mean? Let's read. A recently filed Sony Interactive Entertainment patent suggests that the company is looking to revise the PlayStation Store's layout to provide more information about video games based on their life cycles. As spotted by OP Attack, the patent was filed in May and published a couple of days ago. It describes evolving pages that display context-based information. The description also discusses displaying information based on a user's search, which I think is cool. So it's kind of like catering your PlayStation Store and your PlayStation experience to you and how you play games. And it's like everything else. Like you Google search some stuff, you're gonna get ads for it. You talk about it and your phone hears you or your devices hear you, you're gonna get ads for it. It's gonna try to give you things that it thinks you want as a person, as an individual. So let's read this. Techniques for providing information and functionalities based on the video game lifecycle and user context are described. In an example, a computer system presents a page as a single user interface to information and functionalities associated with a video game. The page is generated based on a layout that is specific to a phase of the lifecycle of the video game. The page is also customized based on the context of the user of the video game. The page is accessible to the user across the different phases of the video game's lifecycle. The computer system updates the phase through the different phases and based on changes to the user context such that the page presents the most relevant and needed information and functionalities at any point in time. The application further states that a user's selection of a link will trigger the system to launch a game and present content within the game's window based on what users have searched for. The system may also present information relevant to the search within the window. A clutter-free layout is most welcome. Listen. Now, in reading this, hey, what's up? What's up, nephew? How you doing? How you doing today? Just here talking some PlayStation. Got a lot of PlayStation news, gaming news, and other news and stuff, as far as entertainment goes. So today I do my podcast. Well, welcome to the show. This is the Play Level Podcast. Right now I'm talking about there's a patent that for the PlayStation Store that basically is saying that it's going to cater more to the user and give more valid information based on the life cycle of the game. So from what I'm gathering from it, if the game has new DLC or something, I think it's going to be giving you information based on that. If the game was updated, it's gonna, give you more of an updated synopsis of the game instead of, the basic synopsis. I think it's gonna do stuff like that. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm gathering from this bit of information. Oh, you're about to get on Warzone? Have fun. This weekend, they have on Friday, they have the Call of Duty Vanguard alpha test. So you can preload it right now on the PlayStation Store. So you can try that out. I'm probably gonna try it out on Friday as well. I don't work Friday, so that's awesome. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so maybe you're interested in doing that. Check that out, and maybe we could play that together. As long as our our schedules intersect. Ooh, that was pain. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they're gonna that they're trying to make it more user friendly and user centric. And it's basically customizing the experience of the PlayStation Store and whatnot to fit the user and not just be too broad in general. And I think that's awesome because I like things customized to me. I want you to show me things that I would play. You see what I select, you see what I watch, you see what I play. So give me stuff based on that. Make me feel like you care about me as a person, PlayStation, care about me as a person, PlayStation. Now, moving on. I don't have a paper to throw. Everything's digital. This, hold up. This was on another level. This was a tweet from PlayStation head Herman Holst. All right. That caught a lot of people's attention and stirred up more rumors. It kind of threw some more fuel into the fire of the rumors about a Metal Gear remake. And we always connect that to Blue Box Studios because we don't believe you and what you say. We don't believe anything you say except that you're making a video game. But we don't believe that it's you that's making a video game. We believe a game exists, and we believe that it's probably two games that we really want and that we're really happy to see. But you want to act like it's not that, but you're lying. We don't believe you. Anyway, so I'm going to rant. We all know about the Blue Box. If you don't know about the Blue Box Game Studio, check out my one of my previous episodes. I talked about it. I think it's actually in the title. are the rumors true? Because there's so much going on with the Blue Box Gaming Studio. But nonetheless, Herman Hulst, he's a PlayStation head. He's the head of PlayStation right now. He tweeted this. A friend gave me this incredible wood block print yesterday. Modern costumes traded for the medieval ones. But I think the essence of the characters in Ukiyo-e style remains. I don't know. Samurai Snake. All right, just let's take a moment to just stare at this image and just think about this for a second. Samurai Snake. Why, of all games, of all things PlayStation, this is a game that has not been out forever. We haven't had a proper Metal Gear PlayStation game forever. Why is this the one that the guy made for him? Why is this the one he's tweeting about? You understand? All this tells me is that this is more confirmation that there's a Metal Gear Solid game or a Metal Gear game coming soon. Because it doesn't make sense why this was the picture. Like, why is Snake, like, we most recently, like, do like Joel or Ellie, you know, do Spider-Man Miles Morales or something, you know, do the lady from Returnal, do Aloy, somebody who's more relevant right to these times in PlayStation. This is an old like thing. Like, there's no new games unless you got something coming in the pipeline and you're about to announce it. There's going to be some information on it. I'm excited because, you know, I follow the rumors. I'm helping to spread them. And I'm 100%, you know, I'm 100% down with spreading these rumors. And I love the drama. No, but all jokes aside, I totally believe that this is no coincidence, that this is definitely like one of those throwing subliminals and wink wink moments. Because this is mad random, y'all. Like, this didn't have to happen. So. Because, like, if this guy, he was in, you know, talking with this guy, you know, whatever the artist or whatever that did this, then, you know, the guy probably said, you know, so, like, you know, what game should I, you know, draw? Like, what game should I put in the style? And it's, you don't just randomly select Metal Gear. You got so many, you're a PlayStation head. You got so many PlayStation exclusive games right now that are out there that are recent. Like, you didn't do from Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? He's already a samurai. Why didn't you do that? It's because they got something coming. They got something coming. That's all I can say. That's all I believe. You're not gonna get me to believe anything else. Nothing else makes sense, y'all. So let that marinate and we'll move on. So yeah, we're gonna take a moment to bask in the beauty of the Spider-Man No Way Home official teaser trailer. I'm trying to think, is there any music in this trailer? I don't want to get, you know, copyright strikes and stuff for the music in the trailers. But here's the well, you guys have seen the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, all you gotta do is click on YouTube and you'll see the trailer. But this is the trailer. I won't play the sound because I don't want any problems. I don't want to deal with that. But the Spider-Man No Way Home official teaser trailer came out and it's got me mad hype. And you'll see why. If you haven't seen this trailer, go check out in its full volume, turn it up, watch everything that they're talking about. And I'm sorry if I'm gonna spoil it for you right now, But we're going to talk about this trailer for a minute. Now, what's going on in the trailer is that, you know, he's reflecting on the fact that everybody knows he's Spider-Man, and it's stressing him out, and it's stressing out everybody in his life. And he's talking about how it's ruining everything in his life. He said it's not even about him. He's not even worried about him. He said it's affecting other people, like the people around him, like his Aunt May, his best friend, his girlfriend, you know, and he's just like sad. He's like, wonder how he could fix it. So here, his solution is to go see Doctor Strange and see what Doctor Strange can help him with. This was a funny moment. You gotta watch the trailer. Please watch the trailer if you haven't watched the trailer already. So as you can see, he's like telling him, like, you know, he wants it so that, you know, when Mysterio died, you know, and he revealed his, you know, it ruined his life. So he's wondering if Doctor Strange can help him, you know, with make it so that he never revealed that he's Spider-Man. So now this is what he's doing. So now he's thinking, he's like, well, you know, no one's gonna remember that you're Spider-Man. He's like, no one, you know, maybe this person, maybe this person should. This is my best friend. Maybe my best friend should still know. And of course, all that talking interferes with the spell, and something happens, and it brings about a crack in the multiverse. It affects the multiverse. You see, things are starting to fall apart. And I'm looking at this scene here. It looks like he's fighting Doctor Strange. So is it because now Doctor Strange doesn't even know that he's Spider-Man? I don't know. But you see that right there. Green Goblin. Confirmed. What was that lightning? Is that Shocker? Oh, speaking of a Shocker, look at this. We got Dr. Octopus. Yeah, tell me, yo, I was dumb hyped when I saw that. I was so hyped when I saw that. Dr. Octopus. That then started stirring up my brain and started saying, okay, so we saw the Green Goblin, you know, his little green, his bomb, those little bombs. We know that was Green Goblin. When he turned around and there was like, it looked like lightning in the cloud or whatever. Does that mean that's Shocker? A Shocker in this as well? You know what I'm saying? And then Doc Ock comes out. It's like, this is a lot for a teaser. That means there's a lot more. So this multiverse thing could mean that there's a lot of other villains maybe, and from the rumors from before, possibly coming now to be true, and more Spider-Men, however you want to say it. We could get Tobey Maguire actually in this movie, because it was rumored for a while, and you know, but it was never confirmed. But now it's starting to feel like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man characters will be in this movie as well, because of the multiverse. Because now we have Dr. Octopus, and it's the one from the Tobey Maguire movies. There's no way, I mean, unless they just said we couldn't cast somebody else as this guy, which, I'm sorry, they recast everybody. So don't tell me you couldn't recast Dr. Octopus, you know, with somebody else. We would have bought into it. Everybody would have loved whoever they chose, because they've been doing a great job at picking people for these roles. This has to be saying that they're pulling this guy from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and bring him into this. So that means Tobey Maguire Spider-Man might jump into this movie too. Venom. Oh, what's up, Southern Justice? How you doing today? That right there. That right there is definitely definitely very interesting what you just said. That Venom got delayed to January, but not Spider-Man. It is weird. And that there, because I talked about this earlier before the stream, that there made me, because after watching this a few times, I was like, this could be them bringing all that Spider-Man stuff that's happened, everything connected with Spider-Man together. This Sony and I was about to say PlayStation, Sony and Disney and Marvel, you know, they're like, you know what? We got this partnership. Let's bring it all together and make this epic Spider-Man movie. Why not? So that tells me that the fact that Venom being delayed means that he might have an appearance in this movie, and based on the storyline, it has an effect with the Venom movie. There's so many, yeah, I mean, it could be that, but I don't know. Because what I've been hearing is that they're trying to connect, you know, that Sony's trying, Disney is trying to buy out Sony so that all those characters can live in the same universe, so that they can connect it all, and that would help the Sony movies, obviously. So that could be a reason, because there's some, you know, money stuff being discussed, and there's some paperwork situation and some, you know, so the business side is being handled right now, so there's a delay because of that. Or it could be simply because that already happened and they accommodated the story for both of the movies, you know, with one another. So now they have to go into a chronological order in the timeline. So you have to make sure that, you know, they release them, you know, in the right order. Thus pushing back the release date of one of them, and that's Venom. That's my personal observation of the situation, and that's what I'm going. My hypothesis is such that Venom is delayed because Venom will be in Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, PlayStation's kind of more based in the US right now anyway. So they already did that because it's a bigger market. Like, Japan is a big market in itself, but it's not bigger than the US market. So they wanted to you know, get their creative juices and put all their eggs, well, not all their eggs, but a lot of their eggs into the US basket, because, you know, it's more of a cash cow. Like, it's the ATM over here, you know. So I don't think, oh yeah, but I don't think it's a bad thing that, you know, if Sony sells their rights, you know, for this stuff, or even, you know, does like a merger with Disney. I don't think there'll be anything wrong with that. I think it'll be good for the movies, because the Sony movies, you know, like Venom was good, but it could have been better. And it would have been better had it been an MCU movie. And that's just facts. Are you with me? Like, do you agree? If it was an MCU movie, that first Venom movie would have been better. It was good. I liked it. But there was parts where I'm like, this would have been better. Like, there was, like, just thinking of it as overall, it would have been better. You know? had it been an MCU movie. So I'm hoping they get them all together and get the, you know, they start doing X-Men and they do the Fantastic Four again. And they get Spider-Man and Venom in a movie. I'm hoping No Way Home is that movie where Venom is in the Spider-Man movie again, because that would be so epic. You know what I'm saying? Because it does look like, in watching the latest Venom trailer, it does look like some time has passed from when, you know, the other movie, you know, from the last movie. Like some time has passed, and you know, life has been. Yes, he has said it. So and I think it's not, you know, it's not anything to look over, like to look past when actors say these things, because sometimes I think they were, you know, told to say these things to plant it in people's heads, you know, to get people talking about it, you know, that feeler out. You know, would you guys like this? How do we ask, would you like if Venom is in Spider-Man movies? Oh, we'll make the Venom actor talk about how he would love to fight Spider-Man. I know, right? Do a whole marathon. Now you can't leave out the Andrew Garfield ones though. Now we're about to have a heated debate. Cause this, I say heated debate because it always turns into one. No lie. In order from first to last, 3 different Spider-Mans. Who's number 1, 2, and 3? Mine, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. To me, it went in the reverse order of their release. Like they started with the worst of them, it got better to Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man we've had. So you think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the best one? Come on, don't say you think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the weird, awkward dance, you know, he did down Manhattan, is the best Spider-Man we've had. I enjoyed Andrew Garfield's character a lot more because I think it was more on point with the character himself. I think Tobey Maguire was too old to play. Not that he was an old guy, but he just didn't come off. Oh, you're gonna watch them all? I didn't think Tobey Maguire came off as Peter Parker, like, you know, like he wasn't a good Peter Parker. He just wasn't. You know, the Spider-Man parts, you know, when he's swinging through the city and fighting the villains, that's all good. I mean, you know, it's Spider-Man, you know? You do, as long as the CGI is good, you know, no stress, you know, Kuna Matata. But as far as getting a respect for the character and feeling the connection, I think it went in the order of Tobey Maguire was 3rd place, Andrew Garfield was 2nd place, and Tom Holland is 1st place. I think Tom Holland made you care more about Spider-Man than any of them did. I wouldn't say he relied on technology. It just fit with the whole scheme of, you know, the way the MCU was going, you know, with Iron Man being his mentor. I think as a character, man, like I think as a character, he felt more Peter Parker than the rest of them. And I think Andrew Garfield almost had it nailed. I was hoping there was going to be a 3rd Andrew Garfield movie, but we only got 2. You know? But I think Tom Holland has it nailed. Like, I really enjoy it best. And I think, let's see. I know where I didn't like the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, or I didn't like it at all, is that Mary Jane was cast by, the wrong person was cast in that part, because she is not a cute chick. Like, I'm sorry, like, she's just, I forget her name. Cause I want to delete that out of my mind. And like, he's like acting like she's the most beautiful girl, but she wasn't though. Like, that could have been cast so much better. She was a good actress. But she just Kirsten Dunst. That's what it is. Zendaya is the best. Zendaya is. I'm not talking about Zendaya. I'm talking about the Tobey Maguire one. Zendaya is good. Like, I'm good with Zendaya. You don't like Zendaya? You don't like Zendaya? You got. Oh, you're trying to be like, you with me? Nah, it was Kirsten Dunst. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. His Mary Jane Watson was not, she was not. Yeah. They should have got somebody else. They could have got somebody else. So it's like, come on, that was. I know they went with a clout. That was a clout hire because she was already established. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just looking at every aspect of it when I'm trying to compare the three. Yeah, Gwen Stacy was decent. Emma Stone did a good job. Like, she's cute. Like, she was a better pick than Kirsten Dunst. Like, Kirsten Dunst, like, no. No, I'm sorry. No offense to anyone out there who likes, those kinds of girls. She just wasn't. Like, this is an iconic character. Like, even though she's not a superhero, this is Spider-Man's love. Like, this is one of his love interests. A major love interest in the Spider-Man saga. Like, you got to cast that proper. I don't think they nailed that. They did not nail it. Now, I do like Zendaya. I think Zendaya was a good cast. Zendaya takes very good modeling pictures. Like, she's definitely got the physique of a runway model. She's like super slim. She's got the bone structure in the face and all that. She takes excellent pictures. You gotta see some of the pictures that she takes. It's crazy. You don't expect it coming, seeing her from where she came from, An emotional Batman movie? An emotional Batman movie. You talking about The Batman? That's coming out? Nah, I think he's gonna do a good job as Batman. What's his name? I forget his name. Robert Pattinson, yeah. I think he's gonna do a good job as Batman. He's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna like him better than Ben Affleck. So Ben Affleck grew on me. Because I felt like he redeemed himself from some of his old acting, though. Like Ben Affleck's past was a little shaky, how he messed it up with J-Lo, and now look at him and J-Lo being, showing up, holding hands and stuff. It's like he's trying to get his full swagger back. But I think Robert Pattinson's going to do a good job as Batman. I'm looking forward to that movie. I think it's going to be awesome. Andrew deserves a second chance more than any other superhero. I really think that this Spider-Man movie we got right here, No Way Home, is going to bring all of them together, because there was rumors about that the other Spider-Man actors were going to be in the movie. Now it could come to where it's only Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, which would suck. Cause it's like, yo, if you're gonna do it, man, like bring them all together. But if they got Shocker, then like I feel like let me rewind. Let me get to that part. Let's see if we can get to that part. Let's see. It was a quick part. Let me see if I can get it. It was like right before this. Let me see. It was around here. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that. Like if my reflexes are fast enough to catch it. Right there. That right there. I don't know if we can. I'm trying, like, I wish this was like a better like quality to see what the heck that was. But you feel me, right? Because in this segment, in this sequence right here, they're teasing the villains. So they never showed the Goblin. You just heard him laughing, and he drops this bomb here, right? And it explodes. So I feel like that was one right before it, with the electricity. Tell me I'm wrong. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They showed the Shocker, then they showed the Green Goblin, and then they give us the one that they want to actually show us, the actor, Dr. Octopus. So it's like, exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. See, we're on the same page, Southern Justice. We are on the same page. Hold on. We are on the same page, my brother. That's exactly what I'm thinking in my head. Because I'm like, how you say, hey, Peter, when he don't know that this Peter Parker is Peter Parker. You know, he's coming from the multiverse. He's coming from, you know, he came from a different dimension. In the alternate, you know, existence of Spider-Man and Peter Parker, where his Peter Parker looked like Tobey Maguire. So that made me feel like he's standing there. Because, hold on, let's play it. He said, hey, Peter. He's in the suit. He says, hey, Peter. And it cuts to him standing there in the suit. I'm feeling like in these scenes, they come out and like there's destruction and stuff. And Tom Holland's Peter Parker is witnessing the other Peter Parkers, the other Spider-Man, fighting those villains from their movies. And he's like, oh my God, what did I do? Yeah, it is extremely unlikely, because the way in which he said, hello, Peter, felt like, you know, like it was just like, you ain't seen me in a long time. You know, like, just damn, you didn't expect me. Not like, I saw you a couple of days ago. Hello, Peter. We're doing this again. You know? Do I think it would happen within the first 50 minutes of the movie? Well, you know they're gonna start off with the drama surrounding, you know, everyone knowing that he's Spider-Man, and how they're gonna pour it on you, how it's affecting him and how it's affecting the people around him. They're gonna give us that part of it, and then he's gonna go to Doctor Strange, and then boom. So yeah, this probably could happen in the first 50 minutes. Depends on how long this movie is. This could be a first 50 minutes thing within the first hour. So that's possible, but you know they're gonna hammer that home first about how much this is affecting his life and the people around him, and get him to that low point where he's got to find something, he's got to do something. Yep. Yup. As soon as they mess up that spell, he's gonna be like, when he says what just happened, oh, so that's when everything falls apart, and he's trying to explain to him. He probably explains it to him real quick, and things start happening, and they going through stuff, and it was weird because it looked like in this scene here, after the spell messed up, this scene here, right here, like they're either in a conflict. Look at that, it did it again. They showed us, let's see. We're seeing that lightning striking again, that has to be Shocker, But this scene here looks like they're in a conflict. Like they're not. And I'm trying to compare that. Let's compare the Doctor Strange. Look at his outfit. It's all blue, and he's here. Actually, he just didn't have the cape, so that's hard to see. I don't understand why it looks like they're fighting. I would love to know more, like this part right there. And then look, he's on the bridge, and he's in that suit. So I don't know, man. And this part right here, when Doc Ock comes out, it looks like there's already been a lot of like fighting and destruction. Do I think Sylvie and Wanda caused it as well? Could it be a variant of Doctor Strange? It could be. It could be a variant of Doctor Strange. I'm trying to think, because Doctor Strange would exist even though he never came up in any of the old Spider-Man movies. He would still exist in that universe. If looking at the multiverse, there would still be a Doctor Strange, in that multiverse. Now, will he be a good Doctor Strange? Who knows? Do I think Wanda and them had anything to do with this? No, not with this. No. But I'm interested to see how that ties in as well with this. So, I mean, I'm not going to say that just because I don't think it is, that it's not. It could be. They could have something to do with it. Maybe. Who knows? They're going to tie all this stuff in somehow. And I'm excited to find out how, So, yeah. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the Spider-Man No Way Home stuff. All right, so let's move on to the next topic because I still got quite a few left. All right. This one I'm super happy about as well. The Rainbow Six Extraction official gameplay overview trailer. I just want to show it because, I'm not going to have the audio because I don't know if there's music in there that'll give me copyright strikes. But this game looks so good, and every time they show new footage of this game, it gets me more hype. No, it's not your fault. Hey, we get to talking, but I want to get to all my topics. I don't want to, but we can continue this discussion if you like, But have you seen this Rainbow Six Extraction trailer? Any of this footage? This stuff looks crazy, man. Yeah, from what you said, Doctor Strange, definitely, I feel like Doctor Strange is like one of the first. I mean, he's one of the strongest, like, Avengers. He's one of the strongest superheroes. I don't see how, he couldn't have just taken out Thanos himself. But I understand, you gotta dumb him down to fit the narrative. But yeah, man, this Rainbow Six Extraction game looks crazy. And I like how they're taking all the operators and they're adjusting their look and stuff, and they're making it fit this game and its purpose. And I love the change away from the PvP aspect. I'm sick and tired of all these PvP games. Too many. It's getting repetitive and annoying, and they can be fun in small doses, but I think with everyone trying to do it, like, I know they even have another one coming out, Tom Clancy, but it's like, whatever. I'm glad this Rainbow Six game is player versus, I'm old school. I keep saying computer. Technically it is computer, now, because there's computer components inside these consoles. And if this game is on PC, that is also computer. But yeah, you're not playing. You're playing against AI, and I think that's awesome because there's no cheating. The difficulty of the AI is already preset, and there's no way the AI is gonna put use something to cheat you. They may seem cheesy, as we say, cheesy. To where it's difficult, like in Returnal, but it'll make the game more enjoyable that you expect the difficulty level, and you're not like playing against people who are using mods and stuff to see through walls and kill you and shoot through walls when they're not supposed to, and you're at a disadvantage because you don't have the technology or the know-how to have these mods, and it's unfair. So that throws this out. So this intrigues me because of that. That's why I don't get into these online multiplayer games too much. It's because too many people find ways to cheat, and it's like, no, why don't you just get good naturally? Just be organically good at the game. Why are you trying to cheat to win? You can lose sometimes. It's okay. You can still have fun losing. Like, you're messing up other people's experience. But people are selfish, so it is what it is. But this game looks so interesting. It looks so good. It looks like it's gonna be so fun. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So this trailer here, if you go to YouTube and type in Rainbow Six Extraction, it's on Ubisoft's page. Let me subscribe to them. It definitely will, is there, and it shows you and it gives you detail. If you sit and you listen to it, don't just watch it. You can watch and listen. It'll definitely give you the details about this game, and it's definitely making me anticipate it a lot more. So I'm looking forward to this game. So yeah, Rainbow Six Extraction. Check out the gameplay overview trailer. It's on YouTube, so go check that out. Moving forward, this caught my eye. This isn't anything major, but I was scrolling through PlayStation Lifestyle, and I found this game called Fun Island Adventure. Called The Tourist. It's a Fun Island adventure, and it's headed to the PS5 and PS4. I think it's a Switch game. Let me see. Acclaimed vacation adventure The Tourist is headed to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 following a successful launch on Nintendo Switch, Xbox platforms, and PC. It'll release on September 9th. Okay, so it's been on every other platform except for PlayStation, and now it's coming to PlayStation. And it's only going to be $20, which makes my pocket smile. All right, and it's gonna support some high frames per second at 4K and stuff. So yeah, high, yeah. So let's read about it. Okay, an official description is as follows. You are just arriving at Monument Island, wanting to go swimming, or rather take a dive into the deep sea? Or do you want to visit the amusement arcade, do some shopping, dance at the beach party? Fancy some surfing? Or will you talk with the strange old tourist and listen to what he has to say? I have to add words in there because I can't read it like this. About these ancient mysterious monuments. Features include discover exotic islands and explore ancient monuments, climb into deep mines and uncover secret passages, make the trip you always wanted and enjoy the tourist life. An action adventure as varied as real life, never seen before visuals. Here is the game. Here's the trailer, you know. Man. Let's watch the trailer. No video. I don't know if there's copyrights. I love the art style. That's why it caught my eye, because it's that voxel. I think they call it voxel, bloxel, whatever. It's like, you know, it's like the old like 8-bit but in 3D, like kind of like aesthetic. I like it. Looks like it might be fun. So it's gonna have me looking more into it and probably looking at some gameplay videos to see exactly what it is, you know. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like stuff like that. I go play the arcade games in GTA 5 online. I love that it got exploration. So it does look pretty cool. So I'm very interested in this game. So yeah, this is called The Tourist. The Tourist, Tourist. You know, they be twisting word spelling. But it looks pretty good, man. Like, I think I'm gonna enjoy this. I wonder if there's an online. It doesn't seem like it. Just seems like a single player. That would be cool if like you could play with friends. But it does just seem like it's single player. I'm only seeing one person on the screen. But I'm okay with that. Platformer like this. I think it could be considered a platformer. This looks fun. There's boss battles. I think that's gonna be pretty good. So look out for The Tourist. When is it coming? Let me see. September 9th. So I'm gonna look out for that. Definitely want to pick that up. It's only gonna be $20. Oh, and it's cross buy, so that's good. So if I buy it, you know, my kids can download it on their PlayStation. They'll enjoy that. I think they'll like that game too. So moving on. So yeah, I was talking about this earlier. PlayStation tweeted out, the bug hunt begins. Assemble your fire team and survive the Hive in Aliens Fireteam Elite. It's out today on PS4 and PS5. This is sort of like Rainbow Six Extraction. Like they have the same like vibe to them, but this is an Aliens game. And I can check this out like right now. I don't have to wait. So I think I might check this out. I wonder if there's a demo. I gotta go to the PlayStation Store and see if there's a demo for this, because this looks crazy too. I saw trailers for this as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if you didn't know, if you heard about this game already, Aliens Fireteam Elite. It is another one of those games where, you know, you do some co-op with other players. It looks like it's 3-player co-op, and you go in and you gotta kill the aliens from the Aliens universe. Aliens and Predator universe. So that looks fun. It's probably going to be scary. It's probably going to be very difficult. A lot of action, a lot of guts, alien guts flying everywhere, and those little things jumping at you, trying to get into your body to implant an alien in you, and then it jumps out and does the song and dance. That's going to be a fun game. I think it's going to be fun. Hopefully they did it well. I don't know who did this game. I don't know who's the publisher. It says Koros Publishing. I don't know if that's who made the game. but hopefully it's done well. I want to try it out. Hopefully I have a demo. I don't know how much it is, but I'll check that out later. So I will let you guys know how that turned out, you know, later on. Now this right here, this is a story I wanted to definitely talk about because it frustrated me to see this when I first saw it. Fortnite's new imposters mode can't escape Among Us's shadow. But maybe a good game isn't the point? What does that even mean? See, this is why I don't have respect for Fortnite. Like, because what do you mean maybe a good game isn't the point? So I was reading through this, and it's basically, you know, talking about how the game is played, and it is basically Among Us. You know, you get 2 players that are imposters, and you have to complete tasks without getting murdered, and you have to try to catch the murderer as quickly as possible. That's Among Us. But they saying that it's cluttered, there's too much going on at once, you know. So it's not as, you know, user friendly, it's not as good looking, it's too much, like it's doing too much. They say though it's goofier because then you can, you know, you got all the emotes and the dances and stuff that you get to do or whatever. But, you know, that to me is corny, and I think it'll ruin like this experience. So it's like, but nonetheless, like I'm not even gonna sit here and pick apart how terrible this game mode is. What's really frustrating me is that they did not go to the developers of Among Us and say, hey guys, want to do a mashup? They went to Marvel to get, you know, Thanos and Loki and Wolverine, and they went to PlayStation to get Kratos and Aloy and all these characters. They went to different, you know, they went outside of their circle to other companies to get their characters into the game. But they do a whole game mode that is basically Among Us, that is definitely Among Us, and they call it imposters, which is who you're trying to stop in Among Us, the imposter. And it's a big focus, and it's known immediately. As soon as you say imposters, people associate it with Among Us. You didn't go to them and say, hey, let's do this together? Disrespectful. This is why I don't play Fortnite. I think I deleted it off my PlayStation as well. I don't believe Among Us is on my PlayStation anymore. I mean, not Among Us, Fortnite. The clone. And they're saying they're trying to say that Fortnite is becoming more of a hangout place. But no, it's people running around shooting each other. It's battle royale. People aren't hanging out. I know some people, you know, friends, you know, they do stupid videos of them dancing around the map, but at the end of the day, they still, you know, have to escape the storm, and they're still trying to win. They're still shooting and building and all that. It's like they're just ripping other people's ideas and using, but they usually go to the people who they're ripping from to, you know, work with them with it. But they just took their idea, and I think that's unfair and messed up. Like, that upset me. So I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to mention that. So I'm on the hashtag boycott Fortnite right now, because what's going on, man? That's messed up. I demand that they go to the developers of Among Us and they pay them royalties for stealing their idea in their game blatantly, and having the audacity to not even consult them, or to add, you know, to bring them in, you know, to do a mashup. They should pay them royalties, you know, off of GP, just off of respect. Put some respect on their name. I think that frustrated me. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? So we're not gonna give that any more life. We'll delete that. Next. This is just me making sure that you guys know Jeff Keighley tweeted out, you know, he's a guy who I'm following a lot. He's the guy to go to. He'll you know, he's got all the info, all the gaming info, PlayStation info, and all that. Like he's enthusiastic about it, so he's the one. So he tweeted out, here's where to watch the Gamescom opening night live stream Wednesday at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 2 o'clock Eastern time, 7 p.m. British Standard Time. I think that's what that is. I don't know what these other acronyms are. I apologize. But I'm in Eastern time, so it's 2 p.m. Eastern time. Whatever that means to you, excuse me, just, you know, do that conversion. They're going to have it on their YouTube, their Twitch, their Twitter, and their Facebook. But don't go watch it there. Don't go look at those links. Don't watch it there. Come here. I will be streaming it live. I will be live streaming it off of their stream. I'm piggyback streaming like everybody else does. And we'll sit and we'll watch it together and we'll talk about it. You know, all the things. And hopefully they come, you know, with some great announcements. I wonder how you can register to be an official co-streamer. But I think they would probably say, oh, you have to have a certain amount of followers and viewers and blah, blah, blah. I'm a Twitch affiliate, so you think they'll let me co-stream? Like they'll give me like an overlay or whatever? You think they'll send me something? It's worth a shot. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna look into that, and if my stream looks different and fancy tomorrow with like some like exclusive overlays or graphics or whatever, you know why. I'm gonna like that comment because that just made me feel good. Because I always ask that question: can I co-stream something? Let's see people do it all the time, and you totally can. You know. But to be able to register to be an official co-streamer, I wonder where you got, and I wonder what the requirements are. So I'm going to look into that after this stream. You know, and you'll know tomorrow if I was able to register. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that converts to your time zone. I will be live streaming the Gamescom. Where is it? Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. So this is the opening night live tomorrow. They're saying that we're getting updates from 1047 Games, Activision, Amazon Games, Bandai Namco, Coffee Stain. I don't know what that is. I don't know half of these. Deep Silver, Devolver. I know who Devolver is. Dotemu, Frontier. I've heard of Frontier. Manticore Games, Mediatonic, I think I've heard of that game. Pearl Abyss, I don't know. PlayStation. Now, PlayStation being on this list is intriguing because PlayStation wasn't originally supposed to be at Gamescom. But I think that they are like, you know what? We'll be in all these other conferences. We'll do something here at Gamescom. And I think they're going to give us a little taste, and then they're going to have their own. We're looking forward to a PlayStation conference. We've been looking for one for a while now. Like they were supposed to, before the summer was over, they're supposed to give us some more information and blah, blah, blah. So hopefully tomorrow they give us. Now they're supposed to be showing another Death Stranding director's cut trailer tomorrow, giving us more information about that. And it's something to be really excited about, was what they're saying. So make sure you tune in. Tell your friends, friends, everybody who's a gamer, anybody who is into gaming and loving gaming, bring them to my stream, PabloMan44 here on Twitch. Make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe if you like. I got merch, click the link. Make sure you tune in here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time, because hopefully we get some big announcements. And it says Xbox Game Studios. I think Xbox was already done today, so I don't know if we're going to see more. Maybe some of these other games they went on today, but I don't know. Maybe Xbox will show some more. Maybe it'll show some more Halo Infinite. that's not going to have a campaign, at launch, which it's like, what do you mean, son? What do you mean they're going to do a campaign at launch? What? That means your game isn't finished. Your last gen graphics game, on the most powerful console, isn't finished. Like, get out of here, y'all. Go home. You suck at making games. I'm sorry. You get that. No, wait. You get this. You suck. But yeah, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for my topics of discussion for today. We have gotten through the show. Yes. Game over. Why is it? No, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing, man. I'm happy about that. That is magical. So definitely come check out my stream tomorrow, 2:00 Eastern time. I'm gonna do another stream. I'm gonna live stream Gamescom, and we're gonna live react to this stuff. We're gonna, whatever they show them, we're gonna live react. Hopefully it's a lot of interesting stuff and it's not a big snooze fest, Who knows, Nonetheless, I'm super excited because I'm hoping that they're gonna show something crazy, involving, a rumored game, not just stuff we know about. I want to hear more about stuff we don't know about and stuff that we are in here speculating about. I don't want no more of that. I don't want no more of that stuff that's already out there, and we know, oh, we're looking forward to this already. Confirmed stuff. I want more of that. I want more information on games that I know are coming as well, but I'm more interested in the stuff I have no idea. Well, not really no idea, but stuff that has not been confirmed, that we've been in our own discussions, in our own mind, saying, we need this game. We want this game. You feel me? That's what I want. I want more of that. I want to be able to see more of that. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. So that right there is how we conclude the Play Level podcast. Well, I gotta do some shout outs. So first, let's shout out to Southern Justice for coming in, chat with me about some Spider-Man stuff. Southern Justice, I hope we're right. I hope Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield make appearances in this new Spider-Man movie, and we get other villains, and we get Tom Hardy. Let's have Tom Holland, Tom Hardy, Spider-Man, Venom. Shout out to my nephew, EJ Stayed with the Heat. Shout out to everyone else who has viewed the stream, who will view the stream when I eventually post it on YouTube. Shout out to all of you. Oh, no, hey, no problems, man. I know people got stuff to do. I don't want to hold you up if you got stuff to do. I'm just glad you're here when you're here. And I appreciate you. I was just giving you a shout out, thanking you for stopping by and having a chat with me, discussion about this Spider-Man stuff. And I'm hoping we're right. I'm hoping we do see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I do hope it's both of them and not just one of them. I'll be okay if it's one of them, but I think it'll be more epic if it's both, because they'll be bringing all of them. And I'm more intrigued about why it looked like him and Doc Ock was out there fighting. I'm gonna look at that trailer again, and I'm gonna try to pick it apart. And now that's making me want to look at more of Spider-Man during that scene to see if that was the Spider-Man suit that Tom Holland wears. I didn't even think to look at that. Like, Spider-Man became like, it's like a background image. So I didn't even pay attention to see if, because they could have snuck that in, that the suit was a little different. So it could have been like the old suit. So they could have been showing us that maybe Doctor Strange is having a little fight with one of the old Spider-Mans. Who knows? Yes, I think this will be truly the best Spider-Man movie ever. I enjoyed the last one. I love how they did Mysterio. I think his parlor tricks were amazing. I love the scenes where he was making Spider-Man think, see things that weren't really there. Like, I love that stuff. That stuff is so awesome to me. And I think they're gonna take it up levels with this one. Like, I think the boss fights are gonna be on a higher standard, Like you said, we're gonna get maybe half an hour, 45 minutes of the movie, basically just talking about, his problem and him trying to find a solution. And then once they mess up that spell, it's gonna go down for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, however long this movie, if it's a movie like 2.5 hours, two and some change, maybe 3 hours, a good 2/3 of the movie is going to be just like craziness. There's going to be like little short spots in between craziness where, it's not going to be as crazy, but it's going to be that like, it's like traveling to crazy, So I'm looking forward to that, man. I can't wait. So I'm definitely going to pick apart that trailer a little more. Oh, you have the X Defiant beta. You're not allowed to talk about it. Oh, nice. I did see a video on that, and I was like, oh, it's like a they did a game like Apex Legends and stuff like that. That's what it looked like to me. I gotta really watch the trailer. I didn't watch the trailer for it. I just saw it as like it was an ad, or was it? It was somewhere. It was somewhere in my searching through YouTube, watching stuff. It popped up for me. So I will look at it. When I first saw it, I thought it was more of like Rainbow's Six Extraction. I thought it was more of that. Oh, nice. Free to play. But I'm looking forward to some more story-driven games. I want some more horror, man. I need some Silent Hill in my life, man. I hope these rumors are so true, y'all. We're gonna end this stream now. We're gonna end it pleading to these developers and these studio heads and heads of PlayStation. Please let it be a Silent Hill game coming soon. Please let it be a Metal Gear game coming soon. Please let all of our dreams and aspirations coming to fruition. Please let it all be true. Oh, if I have a Ubisoft account and I'm eligible, but I can't stream it. Oh yeah, I know how those things go. Some of them they allow you to stream, like some betas, but some of them they're really like, strict on it. So I get it. I'll look into it. I do have a Ubisoft account. Do I use it? I haven't played Rainbow Six Siege in a while, but I use it. So But yeah, man, I'm about to be out of here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what your time zone is, but I'm gonna be live streaming the Gamescom. And hopefully we get some Death Stranding news that is exciting. Hopefully there's like something that's not exactly Death Stranding related, but it has Kojima with it. You know, wink, wink. Blue Box Studios is actually Kojima Productions working on a Metal Gear and a Silent Hill game. Hopefully, man. Like a man can dream, man. Just if you watch, if you've been paying attention to all the rumors and stuff going around, it's pointing to something that, you know, that they're lying to us about. Like it's so fishy, but they're acting like they're doing one thing, but it looks like something totally else. There's just something else, something different. So, and the people who could have dispelled those rumors like so easily, such a long time ago, have not. So then that just further makes it feel like, okay, so that means there's, you know, if they haven't shut down the rumors, because there's specific people that if they came out and said, no, excuse me, no, that's not what this is, they would immediately dispel the rumors. Yes, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Thank you for typing that in. Tomorrow is Wednesday, August 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live streaming Gamescom. So make sure you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Again, Southern Justice, man. I appreciate you sitting and chatting. Hope you come by, you know, often, and we can have these discussions. We can talk games, we can talk movies. Every week on Monday or Tuesday, I do this podcast. So during the week, I'm trying to collect, you know, rumors and breaking stories, and in case anyone doesn't get the information like I get it, you know, I just want to be able to share it. And, you know, maybe even have some people here to discuss our feelings about it. But nonetheless, we've been on for a while. I'm ready to go. Call it a night. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm at PabloMan44. Is my Twitter at PabloMan44? I do have an at PabloMan44 Twitter. I have at the Dad Level on Twitter as well. Speaking of the Dad Level, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Dad Level. I will show you the merch logo. That's the Dad Level. Make sure you sub there. I do a lot of goofy stuff. It is not gaming centric. The only thing gaming centric is this podcast. There may be a couple of other things, you know. But so far, you know, it's just me acting a fool. You know, just being me, having fun. Oh yeah, I did other game stuff on that. But my TikTok is mostly based on me being a fool, and I rap on there. So you gotta check out my TikTok. My last video is me rapping. My TikTok is PabloMan44_Twitch. I believe that's my TikTok. Let me double check and make sure. I'm not on my TikTok. Yep, PabloMan44_Twitch. All right. I'm not a big time TikToker. I don't have, you know, thousands of views and millions of subscribers and stuff, but you know, I think I entertain the folks who watch and who check it out. So go check me out on TikTok, on Instagram at PabloMan44. And yeah, man, make sure if you're not following me here on Twitch, make sure you follow me here on Twitch. And like I said, you're always welcome to hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot. You know, you can, you know, hit a donation, you can buy some merch. Every little thing helps. It helps me to be able to, you know, provide more content, better content for you guys. And what I really want to do is upgrade my computer so that I can do a lot more with it, because my streaming computer is a laptop right now and my GPU isn't the strongest, you know, so I'm limited to what I can do, you know, to an extent. I'm able to do a lot, but I could be doing more. So I want to upgrade, so that's going to cost money, so anything helps, you know. But I see you guys on the next one tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Be there or be square, 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Wednesday, August 25th, 2021. If you don't know the date, if you don't know what year we're in, it's 2021. I know these days are weird and times are weird now, and all the days blend together, and this doesn't seem like reality because things are just so different. But you know, tomorrow will be August 25th, 2021, and at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live streaming Gamescom. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Pablo Man 44, and I want to tell you guys, peace and love. Make sure you spread love, spread joy, spread happiness. What I try to do, especially when I do my live streams, you know, we can say a lot of times I'm playing video games and we end up having discussions about life, and I just hope that, you know, I can be that therapy for you without having to sit there and tell me all about your business if you don't want to. Just a way to get away from it all, and, you know, just to enjoy a moment, you know, talking about something that you enjoy, and, you know, watching something you enjoy. I just want to be that escape for some people sometimes, you know. And on my TikTok, I like to be goofy and laugh, because I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh, because I think laughter is the best medicine, and it's a cliche, but it's true. You feel better when you're happy, and there's no happier than laughter, you know. Joy is what I'm trying to spread in this world, because there's too much stuff going on that's depressing and bringing people down. Let's do stuff to build ourselves up, build each other up, and to laugh and be happy and find some happiness in these dark times. Because it's crazy out there. Just remember, stay safe, stay masked up in public. I know, you know, we all tired of wearing a mask, but you know, I'd rather be wearing a mask and staying alive than to take my mask off in public and end up, you know, getting sick, or, you know, affecting someone else, you know, especially I got 5 kids, so I don't want any of them to be affected by it. So I just, you know, mask up. It's just minor inconvenience. Go get a cool mask. I want to get one of those masks that I saw online. It looks like some futuristic, like cyberpunk thing. It's like, it's clear, but it's like curved, and it's got like a black band that goes around, but it's like plastic here, and then it's a strap in the back, and the same thing underneath. It looks so cool. It looks so futuristic. So I was thinking it's like $16. I was like, I might want to get one of those. I got to see if my job will let me wear it. Because if not, then I won't get it. But it looks pretty cool. But you'll find things like that. And, you know, I think they had a tinted version. Like, it was like black tint. It looked pretty cool, man. Like, you can do things to, you know, to feel better about the situation. None of us want to wear the mask. Nobody likes to wear the mask, but, you know, to stay safe, to stay healthy, let's do it. Anyway, I'm out here. Peace and love. Catch y'all tomorrow. All right, be safe. I'm out.